Only one sale away from the Shopify 1000 Club.
Is that a thing?
Wow, Mom, have a cookie.
I'll take one.
Dad.
These are delicious. You need to sell them.
You should.
Mom.
No, seriously. Let's set you up on Shopify. It's easy.
I always knew you would build your own business.
Guys.
Yum.
Okay, if Mom can do it, then why not?
Number 1000.
Start selling today with Shopify for free. Sell online, in person, and anywhere else your future holds. And manage it all from a single place. No design or coding experience necessary. It's why every minute of every day, something amazing happens. A new seller makes their first sale with Shopify. Plus, with on-demand business courses and 24/7 support, Shopify is with you every step of the way. So, when you're ready to bring your idea to life, build it on Shopify, the commerce platform powering millions of ideas around the world. This is Possibility, powered by Shopify. Sign up for a free 14-day trial at shopify.com/play. Go to shopify.com/play right now and start selling today. Shopify.com/play.
SportsCenter all night on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app.
Here's Jim Basquill.
And ESPN Radio is presented by Progressive Insurance. Progressive Insurance makes bundling home auto easy. Learn more at progressive.com.
Half-hour headlines on SportsCenter all night.
Get our top stories led by Steph Curry. The Warriors get even in the NBA Finals. Bryson DeChambeau, the latest to jump to live golf. The Braves and Phillies continue to streak on, and the two-time defending Cup champs, one win from the Stanley Cup Final. Again, the storyline coming into Game 4 of the NBA Finals, Steph's help with the Warriors down 2-1. Would his ankle allow him not only play, but thrive? How about dominate? I'd say check, check, check to all three.
For the nicest men in the history of the league, just kind-hearted, good men. But when it comes to competition, make no mistake, they're coming for your heart.
Curry on the other end. Warriors looking for the lead. Step back three. There it is. The lead for Golden State, 20-18. In the third. Here's Curry for three. Buries it right through the heart of the net. His fourth triple. Curry with a left-hand dribble. Curry with a floater from the high post. Buries it. Steph Curry putting the Warriors up three. Instead finds Curry on the right. Rises, contested three. It's good. Steph Curry with 38 points and a huge triple.
I been Steph Curry with the shot, been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pot, boy.
And the man who has 3 title rings, going for number 4, sends this to San Francisco with a best of 7, deadlocked at 2.
It's crazy because I feel like we can play just a little bit better, but to win on the road and get home court advantage back, big for this group.
Yeah, that was a San Francisco treat, right? For the Warriors. Steph Curry, as heard from Mark Kessler right here on ESPN Radio, 43 points. Warriors 107-97 of the Celtics. The NBA Finals are even at 2 games apiece, heading back to the Bay. Curry made a pair of buckets during a 10-0 fourth quarter run in which Boston didn't hit 6 straight. Curry had this post-game with SVP.
As Doris was just talking about, man, you've been down this road before, plenty. The stakes couldn't be higher. The stage couldn't, the lights are bright. How satisfying, Steph, is this night and this performance?
I mean, it means everything considering, like you said, what was at stake tonight. We haven't finished the fourth quarter well. This building, a lot of hostility, a lot of, it was just a hostile environment, and we knew we had to win this game or else we lost control of this series. To figure everything out, for us to battle through some tough times in the first half, show up defensively to keep ourselves in it, not let them run away. And then the second half was just a brilliant display of, grit, physicality, IQ, some big shots, and that championship DNA that we had to dig deep and find. And to win on the road, 27 straight series where we won on the road, and to go back home 2-2, it means everything.
I had a tweet that it was in the chamber that I was going to fire, and I said, let me let this go. I said, Steph hit him with the Bernie Mac. You don't understand. I ain't scared. And then I said, I don't need to send this out here.
I know.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about. See, in the first quarter, you hit a couple of threes, and you don't normally get that demonstrative. To me, that says that you understand what this night is. Like, this is a Rocky fight, right? I mean, that's what that said to me. Is that what I was seeing?
No doubt, because it mattered so much how we started this game, and I wanted to show, like you said, that fire and intensity that we're here. It's a different night. This ain't, Wednesday night. It's a different story. And if I come out with that aggressiveness and that fire, I think just like Draymond provides, us all the time, I think our team feeds off of that. Their crowd sees it. It just changes the dynamic a little bit. And I knew we needed it to start out this game.
What do you do with your mind on a day like today, waiting to get there? I mean, it has to be, the minutes have to take forever to go by. So I just wonder how you make use of the time and where you focus your attention and your energy.
First, I'm glad we only have 48 hours instead of 2 days off, because like you said, your mind is just anxious to get back out there, try to rectify some of the mistakes you made in a game that you let get away. And even as much as you can't really think about it, every minute of the day, but as much as you want to take your attention off of it, it always starts to come back. You always start to imagine what's coming next, imagine what play you might be making, because it matters so much. So I think the ability for us to compartmentalize all that, especially me, Clay, Draymond, because we have been through this so many times, you can kind of keep calm as much as possible, conserve your energy, because it's physically and mentally demanding what we need to do in this series to win.
As Steph mentioned, Clay, he had 18 points, hit 4 threes, but his post-game thoughts, as well as Coach Steve Kerr, were on Steph.
I think I have seen him show that much emotion, and the heart on that man is incredible. The things he does, we kind of take for granted from time to time, but to go out there and put us on his back, and I mean, we got to help him out on Monday. So wow, just showed why he is shocking. He wasn't a first team All-NBA guy, but whatever. Next year.
Just stunning. The physicality out there is pretty dramatic. I mean, Boston's got obviously best defense in the league, huge and powerful at every position, and for Steph to take the that kind of pressure all game long, and then still be able to defend at the other end when they're coming at him. It shows you. I think this is the strongest physically that he's ever been in his career, and it's allowing him to do what he's doing.
He played 41 minutes, 14 of 26 from the floor, 7 threes, 43 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. Raz Golanwude and Freddie Coleman marveling at Steph.
No matter what happens the rest of this series, all those Steph haters have to stand down. They don't want to, but they have no choice. No one should have any more doubts or throw any shade at Steph Curry for the rest of his NBA career. I don't want to hear it because it sounds stupid, it sounds lazy, it's an ugly, ugly narrative just because your guy that maybe you like is nowhere near that guy that we've seen from the Golden State Warriors. And I said it before the series got started. And people were criticizing me on Twitter, Coleman ESPN. How can you say he's the most important player in this series? Are you satisfied now? Are you convinced now after what we saw tonight? And I'll give the Celtics this, because we know they're not going away. But they were terrible down the stretch. And the Warriors' defense and experience had everything to do with that. Both of those things were true.
Man, we witnessed a heroic performance from Stephen Curry. I mean, really put the team on his shoulders. And Doris Burke said it in our broadcast, and I felt that as somebody who's covered Stephen Curry as the sideline reporter for the Warriors, years ago and even now nationally. He is so competitive. He's a nice guy. He'll smile in your face. He plays with his kids, but he's a killer on the court. That was a man that didn't want the season to end. That was a man that wasn't going to get punked. And he came out from the jump, fiery, fierce, yelling, talking to anybody, talking to himself, screaming, and just put on really one of his best finals performances ever.
No doubt about that. Jason Tatum, 23 points, but just 1 bucket playing the entire fourth quarter.
I mean, you gotta give them credit. They're a great team. They're playing well. They got a game plan, things like that. But it's on me. I gotta be better. I know I'm impacting the game in other ways, but I gotta be more efficient, shoot the ball better, finish at the rim better. So I take accountability for that, and I just look forward to Monday. Leave this one behind us, learn from it, watch the film, things like that. But everybody probably feels like they got to be better, myself included.
Yeah, how about the fourth quarter field goal percentage? Boston 33% from the floor, Golden State 50%. That was the difference late. Jaylen Brown 21 points, Robert Williams dozen boards for the C's. Their coach Ime Udoka with his message following the game.
Had our opportunities tonight, especially when we did have a 5-6 point lead. It felt like we didn't have our best possessions and kind of let them back in the game, whether it was turnovers or poor offense. And it's gone along with our season, and especially this postseason. We had to do it the difficult way and have been battle tested, throughout some series, Milwaukee, Miami, and have to do it again. So could have been an easier road, obviously, if you get the win tonight, but it is what it is, and we're 2-2 now, and we know we can do it. We've done it before, and keep your head up, and let's go get one on the road.
Yeah, Warriors host Game 5 Monday night. Third quarter has been huge. Golden State having outscored Boston 136-87 out of the break. Meantime, the Charlotte Hornets have found a new coach, and he comes from the Warriors bench.
Kenny Atkinson, Golden State's assistant coach. He's agreed to a 4-year deal, I'm told, to become the new head coach of the Charlotte Hornets. Previously, he was a head coach of the Brooklyn Nets. Atkinson met with Michael Jordan, Charlotte's owner, Wednesday here in town, solidified that offer, and now he'll be the fourth coach in this Steve Kerr era, including Mike Brown, who's on the bench in these finals, who's on his way to become the next head coach of the Sacramento Kings. But Kenny Atkinson, listen, he goes to Charlotte on a team that has gotten better each year. The last few years, they fired James Borrego, but they want better defense. They wanted better accountability with that group. It's been very good. They've gotten young players better. But Kenny Atkinson now goes to Charlotte to become now their new head coach, and obviously he'll finish up here in the finals with the Warriors.
And Steve Kerr will lose a pair of assistants to head gigs in the NBA. Atkinson won 118 games in 3+ seasons as head coach of the Nets. Spent the past 2 campaigns as an assistant with the Clippers and Warriors. The Hornets haven't been to the playoffs since the 2015-16 campaign. You're listening to SportsCenter All Night on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app. I'm Jim Basquel from the NFL. The Raiders and wideout Hunter Renfrow agreed to a 2-year extension. It's worth $32 million. He had 100